We're getting to the late hours. That coach is about to pop back into a pumpkin. Canadians tonight taking it on the chin. They trail the Everett Aquasox by a score of 11-1. That guy's still having a good time. Guy in the Blue Jay hat's like, yeah, fireworks tonight, right? Yeah, I think we got some. That kid right there has either had 3 waffle cones full of ice cream or he's excited and pumped for the fireworks as well. Maybe a little sugar high as well. Rob Fai, Ricky Romero, Caroline Frolic, happy to bring you Canadians baseball tonight. Great job from the cast and crew with Hubcast tonight, bringing you the sights and sounds of Nat Bailey Stadium. Bullpen is summoned one last time as the Everett Aquasox are going to just try to close this one out and get to greener pastures. Then go home for the next 6 games, whereas the Canadians will go on to the road yet again. So here's Bernie Martinez. No relation to weekend at. 3 games pitched, no wins, no losses, no ERA. He's one of the newest members of the Everett Aquasox, and he'll face Brett Wright. Wright's quietly had himself a pretty good night, 2 for 3 with a single and a double. And he'll lead things off. It'll be Wright, Abadesa, and Luis De Los Santos. The pitch from the right-hander on its way. It's a fastball in for a strike at 91. And the count goes to 0-1. Wright wearing Michael Kraft's old number 22. Here comes the pitch on its way. It's a little bit low, 1-1. Yeah, Canadians are going to board their bus right after this game tonight. 8-hour haul down to Eugene. They'll play a 5 o'clock game tomorrow. They'll start off with a series against the South Division Eugene Emeralds. That's the minor league affiliate of the Cubs. And then they go into Spokane to take on the Indians for 3. And that is always a good series. Something about Spokane and Vancouver brings out the best and the worst of each other. A couple of bench clearing situations in their last game about a week and a half ago. 2-1. He's a little bit low, and the count goes to 3 balls and 1 strike. It's a nice ballpark down in Spokane. I kind of like Spokane. It's kind of a kept secret in the Pacific Northwest. Home of Gonzaga University. There's a pitch in for a strike, and the count goes to 3-2. It's actually a couple of university towns. Eugene, the home of the University of Oregon. And then into Spokane. Then we come back home. And once we get home after that stretch, we're home for a pretty good period of time. 3-2. He's a ball that's hit out to the shortstop. Fielded cleanly, smooth, and easy over to first base. Astores producing the first out. And now the Canadians are 2 outs away from a defeat, which would be their 6th loss in their past 7 games. Everybody talked about the second half. Oh, don't worry. The first half was struggle-filled, but we'll get them in the second half. And the Canadians right now on the verge of falling to 5-11 for the second half as Dominic Abadesa steps into the right-handed batter's box. You said it right in our pregame show. Yeah, there's 3 weeks, but it's go time.
It's go time, absolutely. And because 3 weeks goes down to 2 weeks, and then 2 weeks, you're finding yourself maybe possibly out of the playoff race. So you want to win as many as you can, and that's why I said it as one of the keys. Every game from here on out has to be a playoff type game, and you have to approach it like that. Obviously tonight didn't go their way, but they get a chance to regroup and get back to it tomorrow.
Dominic Abadesa missed a base hit by the length between your wrist and your elbow. That one just twisted to the right of the right field line, goes down towards the bullpen of the Aquasox, and now Dominic's got to come back and start all over again. Wearing Rick Mignante's old number 2 jersey. Longest serving manager in Vancouver Canadians short season history. Mignante was here for 5 years. Also managed South Africa, the World Baseball Classic. Pitch is low. The count goes to 1-2.
They don't retire numbers here, do they?
They haven't yet.
Would he be one?
I'm not sure. I don't know. As good of a man as he was, one of the nicest people I've ever met. No championships. I mean, there was a long stretch there, but I don't know if it'd be the number. Little dribbler out towards the shortstop. Boy, Cesar comes in to get this one. Quick throw over to first. And now it is simply the Cesar Asturias show. Showing flashes east to west and also north to south, comes in and gets that. And now the Canadians are down to their final out of this baseball game. And really, it's just one of those nights where you simply tip your cap to the Everett Aquasox and get them another day.
That's all you got to do right there. Just tip your cap. They were better. They put up good at bats, and even though they still struck out a lot.
Yes.
They still struck out, what,
14?
14 times.
Yeah.
But they got some timely hitting with some men on base. And
oh, they had a boatload of men on base early on. 18 hits, and that's before you get into walks or anything. One nice thing about this game is it's been error-free. There's a ball out towards the second baseman who bobbles it, stays with it, throws to first, and all is well. Everett Aquasox just got the best of the Vancouver Canadians tonight by a score of 11-1. Canadians will fall to 4-11 in head-to-head competition against Everett. It is just the Achilles heel that the Canadians just can't seem to fix or heal this Northwest League season. Mariners affiliate right now moves to within just one game of first in the division. Canadians remain 3 off the pace as you see the victory procession of all those Everett Aquasox. We'll get to the game recap and more just a couple of moments from now, as again the Canadians falter tonight by a score of 11-1. And there was a lot in this game. There was a lot in this game tonight. We'll get to our game recap and just kind of break it down and show you a little bit about how this one went tonight. And then, of course, we'll talk about a few other things as well. But first, just want to say thanks to our good friends at Indochino, who, of course, suited both Ricky and I for tonight's game. Thank you for the threads. And, again, if you want to get a suit custom fit that makes you look better and feel better, there's no better place to do it with affordable prices than Indochino. You can find them throughout Vancouver and across the province. And also, Ricky looking fresh as always, thanks to our good friends at Barber & Co. I got my fade on. Ricky goes right to the core, or to the bone, as they say. Barber & Co., the official hair coif providers. We're still working on that one. On the Vancouver Canadians, and again, those fireworks just minutes away from now. We will get out of Dodge. As you can see, that's kind of what it's going to be in a few minutes' time. Canadians could have used a few of those tonight. They didn't have a lot of offense and a lot of pop in their bat. Look at the guy with the blue thing on his head. That's good. You know things are going to go right here. Canadians tonight just didn't have it. They fall tonight by a score of 11-1. On behalf of Caroline Frolic, Ricky Romero, and all of our cast and crew here with Hubcast, a fantastic performance tonight. Canadians fall by a score of 11-1. I'm Rob Fai. Until we meet again on the 17th of this month, 1 week tonight, we'll be back here at Nat Bailey Stadium getting ready to take on the Boise Hawks, and we hope you'll join us again on the home of the Vancouver Canadians, Sportsnet Pacific. One last time, Canadians fall, no pun intended, to the Everett Aquasox by a score of 11-1. On behalf of everybody here at the ballpark, we'll see you in a week. Good night from historic Nat Bailey Stadium.